Hey yogis, welcome back to my channel. And if you are new here, my name is Brendalyn. Our flow for today is going to be focused on this sacral chakra, which is your second chakra. The color is orange, and it represents your creativity, passion, sensuality, and emotional expression. For our practice today, we're going to need 2 props. Add more if you need, but those props are going to be a yoga strap and also a bolster. So if you don't have either one in your house, feel free to get creative. Maybe find a large pillow, or you can find a scarf or a tie or a belt, whatever it is. But either way, this practice should be accessible to you. We're going to get started lying on your back in a reclined supine. So bringing the soles of the feet to touch, butterfly the knees out to either side of your mat. I'm going to bring my strap to my side. Either resting your hands at your knees or one on your abdomen, the other on your chest. Take an inhale through your nose. Exhale, let it go. Again, inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose or your mouth. Again, take an inhale through your nose. And exhale, release. Now stretch your left leg long along your mat. Grabbing your strap, place your right foot on the inside of the strap and extend it long. So leg is nice, strong, and long. Grabbing down on your straps, you can bring your hands closer towards your body. Take an inhale. As you exhale, pull the strap and the leg back just a little bit further, not to hurt you, just for a little bit deeper of a stretch. Take another deep breath in. Now switch the straps both to your right hand. As you exhale, let that right leg fall down towards the side. On your next inhale, re-extend the leg back through your center. Bring the sole of the foot back in towards the ceiling. As you exhale, start to bend your left knee. Bring the left sole of your foot back towards your mat. Cross the right ankle over your left knee. You can relieve yourself of your strap for now. Tee the right arm out towards your side as you take an inhale. Exhale, reverse figure 4 into a supine twist, leaving the legs just as they are, just rolling onto the left hip. Bring the right sole of the foot down and towards your mat. Feeling that twist in your lower hip and your right oblique gaze over towards the right hand. Inhale. Lift the knees and your legs. Bring your spine back onto your mat. As you exhale, lower the right foot to meet the left. Now we're going to switch sides. Send your right leg long. This time, bringing the left foot on the inside of your strap. Extend it through the leg. As you lengthen that leg with your strap, slide your hands down the strap closer to your body. Take another deep breath. Exhale, pull the leg back just a little bit to get that deeper stretch in your left quad. Take another inhale. And as you exhale, allow the left foot to fall out to the left. Maybe shifting the strap into the left hand fully, the right hand supporting. Inhale, bring it back through the center. Bend at your right knee. Bring the right sole of your foot towards your mat. As you exhale, rest the left ankle on top of your right knee. Cactus your left arm out towards the side. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, reverse figure four with the supine twist, rolling onto your right hip with the left sole. Stays to the right knee, planted over top of the exhale, reverse figure four with a supine twist, rolling onto the right hip. As the left foot comes down to the outer edge of your mat, send your gaze in the same direction as your left arm. Inhale, unravel yourself from here. Bring yourself back onto your spine. As you exhale, lower the left foot down to your mat to meet your right. When you're ready, you can rock and roll up the length of your mat into a table position, coming onto all fours. Bring your spine into neutral, shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees. As you inhale, cow pose, dropping down through the belly as you gaze up in towards the ceiling. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, cow. Reverse through the spine, gaze up and towards the ceiling. Roll your shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, cat pose. Last time, inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Now bringing the spine back into neutral, coming into barrel rolls with your torso, rolling out through your shoulders as you send your hips back and around. In the opposite direction to your mat. So rolling through those shoulders, just really feeling through this movement. Just doing whatever feels good. As you're rolling through your torso, you can add some extra movement into your neck and your head. You can circle out your neck and head. You can shake your head side to side or up and down like you're saying yes and no. Just intuitively feeling into this movement. Maybe you're going in clockwise or counterclockwise directions. Just whatever is calling to your body. Allow yourself to find some flow here. Finding some stillness back into your table. Take an inhale, tuck your toes behind you. And as you exhale, downward facing dog, pushing the hips back and up towards the ceiling. Inhale, down dog kick, right heel comes high. Square your right toes down towards your mat. And as you exhale, stepping into a low lunge, bring the right foot forward. Right knee stacked over top of your right ankle. Lower the left knee down and towards your mat. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, half split, weighting your hips, come towards the back side of your mat. Extend the right knee long. Flex the right toes back in towards your chin and extending through your chin, trying to touch your toes. Send the hips out further behind you, lengthening through your spine. We're going to flow through this 2 more times. So take an inhale, flow back forward, sending the weight in your hips towards the front side of the mat, opening that left hip flexor. And as you exhale, half split, weighting the hips back behind you. Inhale, flow forward. Exhale, half split. On your next inhale, bring the right sole of your foot back and towards your mat. And as you exhale, tuck the left toes behind you. As you inhale, high crescent with airplane arms, lifting off of that back knee. Extend that knee, keep the right knee bent as you sweep the arms down and back behind you. Palms are open, facing down and towards your mat. Preparing for flight here. On your next inhale, warrior three pose, pressing off of this left ball of your foot as you stabilize yourself on your right. Sending the arms out in front of you, flexing the toes behind you. Option to keep your arms where they are or bring them back to a heart center. Your body is making a capital letter T as you gaze down and towards your mat. Take an inhale, high crescent lunge. You start to bend through the right knee, lower the left ball of your foot down towards your mat. Both arms come up and over your head. Right knee is still stacked over top of your right ankle, sinking down into your hips, keeping your right thigh parallel towards your mat. Breathing here. Re-engage with your breath. Take another inhale, straighten your right leg. Land your left foot behind you, twisting it out at a 45-degree angle. And as you exhale, pyramid pose. Bring the palms down in towards your mat. If you need blocks here, you can place blocks at either side of your palms. You can place the block at either side of your feet. Bring the left hip forward to align with your right. Bring your forehead back towards your right knee. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, wide-legged forward fold, walking the hands around through the center, pivoting the feet so they're pointing out at a 45-degree angle. Start to lower your chest, bringing the crown of your head down and towards your mat. Feel free to leave your palms in the center of your mat or grab the outer edges of your ankles. Bringing the forearms back towards your calves. Shift the weight in your hips forward so that you're coming into your toes. Extending the crown of your head forward just a little bit more. Bringing the palms back into the center of your mat. If they've left, take an inhale, low lunge. Walk the palms back towards the front of your mat on either side of your right hand. And as you exhale, high plank, bring the right foot back to meet your left. Exhale as you lower down towards your mat in a low plank. Tuck the toes behind you. Inhale, upward facing dog. Pushing up out of your thighs and knees from your mat. And as you exhale, downward facing dog. Now repeating that with your left leg. Take an inhale, down dog kick, left heel comes high. As you exhale, low lunge, step the left foot forward. Left knee is stacked over top of your left ankle. Lower the right knee down towards your mat, tuck your left toes. Take an inhale. As you exhale, half split, send the weight in your hips back behind you. Flex the left toes back, extend your chin forward, take an inhale. Land the left sole of your foot onto your mat, opening up through your right hip flexor. Exhale, half split. One last time, take an inhale, shift forward. And as you exhale, half split. Take an inhale, bring the left sole of your foot back down and towards your mat. And as you exhale, tuck the right toes behind you. You're going to be propelling off of this right knee. So as you inhale, high crescent with airplane arms. Lift that right knee, lift your chest as you send the arms down and back behind you, gazing towards the top part of your mat. Keeping that right heel lifted, giving you some push in your right leg, preparing for your flight. Breathing here. Take another inhale. And as you exhale, warrior three, push off your right leg as you stabilize on your left. Send both arms out in front of you. Flex the right toes behind you. Option to bring your arms and palms back towards you to heart center. From here, take your next inhale, high crescent lunge. Bend into your left knee. Land the right sole of your foot. Bring both arms up and over your head. That right heel still lifted. Left thigh is parallel towards your mat. Left knee is not crossing beyond your left ankle. Take an inhale. On your next exhale, lengthen the left knee as you step down through the right sole of your foot, right toes pointing out to a 45-degree angle. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, modified pyramid pose. Bringing your hands down towards your mat or your blocks if you need. But coming into your modified pyramid, you can lift off of that right toe. Both toes are pointed forward. Lowering your chest, bring your forehead towards your left knee. Squaring your right hip with your left. Deep inhale here. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold, bringing the palms down through the center. Feel free to leave your palms in the center. Or if you'd like a different twist in your spine, lift the right arm or revolve wide-legged forward fold. And then lift your left. Take an inhale, low lunge. Walk the fingers towards the top of the mat, towards your left foot. As you exhale, high plank. So as you inhale, hinge forward, bring your shoulders over tops of your wrists, heels over tops of the balls of your feet. And as you exhale, flow it through your chaturanga. Inhale, gaze towards the top of your mat. And as you exhale, bring yourself down and towards your knees, lowering the belly down and on to your mat. Keeping both palms underneath your shoulders. Keep the left leg long as you bend at your right knee, lift the right calf. Now grabbing the right toes with your right hand. You can cross the left arm in front of you to stabilize your chest. Start to take the right toes, bend it down and towards your glutes. So that stretch in your right quad, giving you a slight back bend here as well. On your next exhale, release, lower back down towards your mat. Now switching sides, this time, fold the left knee back and up, grab the left toes as you cross the right forearm in front of you. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, push that left toe down towards your left glutes. Feeling that stretch in your left quad. As you exhale, release. Bringing both palms back and underneath your shoulders. Lower your chin down and towards your mat this time. This time, bending both knees up and behind you, grabbing the feet from the outer edges with all 5 fingers touching. As you inhale, bridge pose, look up and then kick up through your toes. Fully opening your chest here, your arms are straight back and behind you. And as you gaze up, pushing the toes just a little bit higher, you might find yourself rolling onto the soft part of your belly. Just allow it to happen. And as you exhale, lower down towards your mat. Bring your left cheek to the mat. And find rest here. Now we're going to transition to using your bolster. So staying close towards your mat, taking your bolster or your pillow, whichever that you have, and sliding it underneath you for a frog pose. It's a restorative posture, allowing you to open up the hips, support your chest. Just staying here for a moment, allowing yourself to sink into this space. Maybe if your toes are closer back towards the bolster, Starting to bring them out to the side so the knees are bent at a 90-degree angle, allowing your hips to open just a little bit more. Slowly releasing yourself from your bolster, removing it from underneath you, sending it out towards the side, bringing your knees towards the top of your mat. Sit your hips in between your heels, knees to touch, toes are pointed back behind you, flat part of your feet are touching your mat. Now we're going to go into a hero's pose. So with your hands at your feet, slowly lowering down by your elbows one by one and lowering your back behind you. Now if you need to part your knees, if that feels a little bit more comfortable, feel free to do so. Also, if you do need a block, you can place it underneath the small of your back for some added support here. And with the arms, bringing the arms over your head, grabbing opposite elbows, just lifting up through your pelvis to make a natural human bridge with your body. And change, releasing from here, slowly bring yourself back up. Resting at your knees. Bringing your hands to rest on top. Before we come to bring our practice to close, I would like to leave you with some affirmations to open your sacral chakra. You can repeat these affirmations quietly to yourself or say them out loud. I embrace my emotions and allow them to flow freely. I honor my body and trust its wisdom. I am comfortable in my own skin and embrace my sensuality. I am an energetic and creative being. To seal in your affirmations, take an inhale, bring the arms up and over your head, palms come to meet at the center. And as you exhale, rest them down and towards your heart. Yogi practitioners, thank you so much for trusting me to guide you through your practice today. Delighting me, honor is delighting you. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. Namaste. Thanks guys for joining me for yet another session on your mat. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share with a friend. Let me know what you liked about this video and what you want to see more of. And I will see you next time. Peace.